This man has no technical knowledge, but it hasn't stopped him from founding a software company currently worth $10 million. Keep watching to learn how he did it and how you can too. Hi guys, today we're looking at a case study. Groove HQ was founded in 2013 by Alex Turnbull as a help desk system to provide businesses with email support. It belongs to the umbrella industry known as Software as a Service, SaaS. Very competitive. 9 years later, Groove has grown into a multi-million-dollar company under Alex's leadership. Here's the thing, Alex doesn't have a technical background. He can't code to save his life. How did someone so unnerdy create such a successful technical product? In this video, we are going to cover how Alex validated his idea, came up with an initial prototype, and iterated and continues to iterate the product for market fit. For those who have ever had an idea for a product or service but felt intimidated by a lack of technical knowledge, we think you'll find a few important takeaways from Alex's story. Hi guys, Adrian here, CEO and founder of Upstack Studio, a web and mobile development agency based in Kuala Lumpur. We've been in business for over past 5 years, and if technical knowledge was all you needed for a successful app, I'll be a millionaire, but I'm not. It's always the idea that makes the app, and anyone can come up with an idea. My job is to help you bring that idea to life. I'll be covering topics on web and mobile development as simply as possible to help non-technical founders like you make more informed decisions. Please subscribe, hit the bell icon, like this video, get the algorithm all excited to promote this channel. Number 1, validating his idea. As I mentioned earlier, Groove HQ is a ticketing system. It lets teams share a company email and routes the right messages to the right team members, so it doesn't get lost once 100 messages start coming in. There have been hundreds of such software services. Groove HQ was entering an established market. Alex didn't try to be Gordon Ramsay and invent an experimental dish that no one had ever seen before. That sort of thing really is best left to people like Gordon Ramsay. Instead, Alex took a basic recipe that was already popular and added slight changes to it. From a marketing perspective, this meant he didn't have to go through the time-consuming process of explaining his product to customers from scratch. He just needed to make one that his target or customers would prefer. Through his own personal experience in a previous business, Alex had already felt the pain of looking for a help desk system. All of them were way too complicated. This was then reinforced through Groove's market gap analysis, where they looked at leading competitors and how they could find their niche. The conclusion? Something simple, stripped down, and easy to use with only essential features, all supported by great customer service. Alex knew what he needed. Now, he had to find someone to make it for him. Number 2, launching a prototype. At this point, all Alex had was an idea, one which required technical knowledge to execute. The best step would have been to find a technical co-founder, which Alex tried to do, to no avail. After a while, it just wasn't worth the wait. The man needed his prototype. If Alex had just hired a couple of developers, there was no way to tell if they were working or playing Counter-Strike. Not an option. We're biased, but we think Alex took the next best step. He hired an agency to build the first version of Groove HQ. Like workers on payroll, agencies won't care about your product on an emotional level like you do. Unlike workers, a good agency will tell you straight up if what you're asking isn't possible. Their survival depends on a good reputation and happy clients, which means delivering as promised. We know because that's what we do at Upstack Studio. 70% of our clients are SME owners without technical knowledge. Okay, shameless plug done. Of course, Alex met a few agencies before finding the right one. The main disadvantage was, you guessed it, cost. Alex spent $300,000 getting the agency to build his software. The main advantage was that Alex didn't have to worry about hiring. He was able to play to his strengths and leave the technical parts to the geeks. 4 months after Alex engaged the agency, the first iteration of Groove HQ was born. With this beta version, Alex was then able to raise $700,000 from early investors. Huge lessons here. You get what you pay for. Number 3, product iteration and market fit. Groove continuously collects feedback from 3 important points. Number 1, new users are asked what they hope to get. Number 2, active users are asked what they enjoyed the most. And number 3, users who want to cancel are asked what the breaking points were. In the early days, things were awful. Customers reported tons of bugs and glitches and constantly make requests for custom features based on their company use cases. By now, Alex had a small in-house team of senior and junior developers, and they were drowning in a sea of work. As much as they added and added, sales continued to stagnate and drop. Alex realized he had turned into the very problem he wanted to solve. Thinking more is more. More features, more value, more happy customers, right? Less is more. Keep it simple, keep it focused. The Groove team rethought their iteration process. No more saying yes to everything. New suggestions would be sorted into must-have, nice to have, and hell no. It wouldn't please everyone, but that was fine. For the same amount of revenue, it's better to make a large profit from a few buyers than a small profit from many. When your margins are high, you can invest in R&D. When your margins are small, your focus is on cost cutting and praying a factory in China doesn't figure out how to do the same thing. Alex was also determined not to compete based on price. It spoils the market and you attract tight-fisted customers who leave the moment there is a cheaper option. Today, Groove HQ isn't the most complex or affordable sales management software. However, it is among the best at what it tries to do, which is to be as simple as possible while still leaving space for customization. The review says it all. Positive reviews love its simplicity and leanness. Negative reviews dislike its simplicity and leanness. If you ask us, it sounds like Groove HQ has found its market fit. In summary, here are 4 things Alex did brilliantly as a startup founder, especially without technical knowledge. Number 1, combining personal experience and research to come up with an idea. Number 2, finding the right partner to build a prototype. Number 3, collecting customer feedback from multiple points. Number 4, iterating the product or service based on a specific audience. Alex's lack of technical knowledge didn't do him any favors. But you know what? It didn't stop him from building a highly successful technical product. You don't have to be Gordon Ramsay to own a restaurant. And you don't have to be Bill Gates to build a successful software. Most of it is being mindful of our limitations. The rest is just sound business strategy. That's it. What are concerns or challenges you have faced when developing a technical product? Also, have you ever heard of any other non-technical founders who tried to build an app? It doesn't have to be a success story like Alex's. We can all learn just as much from mistakes. Let us know below and we'll try to get back to you. Cheers, guys!